Hi everyone, in today's presentation we'll cover how to achieve your academic goals and with a college retention and completion. Um, we're all face the same issue considering we came out of high school, whether it's you took some time off or you started college right after high school. We all face the same struggles of a more in your face and your own responsibility environment when it comes to academic work in comparison to high school where your teachers would be after you and ask you where you did your homework. So if you would a more babysitting like environment. In this presentation, I'm asking that we come in with a community-like approach because we'll soon realize that it takes a community to get a college degree. I'll be covering four main categories in this presentation. The first one being the role of society in higher education. The second one being uh, entitled "It is okay to ask for help." The third one titled procrastination, and the fourth one titled take care of your eye. Before we get started, I wanted to tell you about my journey. I started college in 2014, and I am a first generation college student, meaning that I did not have a parent who have attended college before me, and I had no idea what kind of resources were available to me, but fortunately for me, I had been exposed to the TRIO SS program in high school. So I had an idea of at least one office that I can go to and start from that office. I had also never taken any English college course or any science in English ever. And it was definitely not an easy transition. That's why this topic is very dear to me. Let's jump into our first category, which is society's role in the process of higher education. And this can be good and bad, meaning that society teaches us that college is this place where we discover ourselves and meet our long-term friends and maybe your spouse, your future spouse, and how it takes college clubs and college activities to enjoy college, which is a good thing, but it can also be bad in terms of like expectations and how you are supposed to perform in college and how you prove your intelligence in college. With that said, it takes a little bit out of it takes a step back from this heavy pressure of society to think of college as a community like environment. And that takes us straight to our second category, which is it's okay to ask for help. None of us know the answers for everything, and that's okay, and that's how it's supposed to be. Fortunately, our university has a lot of offices that are created and meant for college retention and to support you in achieving your academic goals. Offices like the Disability Resources Office, the Writing Center, the Career Center, the Experiential Learning Center, the Center of Diversity and Inclusion, the Learning Resources Center, and offices that I had the pleasure to go to and seek for help and had helped me to this point. I have also worked with two of these offices. I started on my first year of college. I started working with the Disability Resources Center, where I worked for 2 years, and now I work for the TRIO SSS office as a mentor. So I have been able to assist other students in my process and also help myself with achieving my academic success. Um, um, the third goal, which is a little bit harder to digest for students, and I know that personally, is procrastination. A lot of us struggle with procrastination because, again, it goes back to that environment of high school, not being totally responsible for all your work, and if you miss an assignment is not as bad. And whereas in college, you have set times and deadlines and things you have to complete. And if you don't, it just ends up affecting your grade because you do have to have a valuable reason for skipping your work, for not doing your work in general. So with procrastination, I would like us to keep in mind that it's just better to get it done because there's really no way around it. And that's something that I struggle with it personally every day. But I just, at this point, after 4 years in college, I just have to remind myself that I have to get it done. And if I don't get it done, nobody else will get it done for me. This takes us to our last category, which is to take care of your eye, and with the expectations that come with college, and you have to achieve to do your work, and this is how you prove you're smart, and this is how you prove you actually digested the information. We a lot of times get lost and end up slacking on taking care of our eyes. So our eyes are spiritual and biological health, and there's no way you can take care of things if you're not taking care of yourself. So if you're not mentally sane, if you would, if you're not like physically well, you are not going to be able to take care of everything that is presented to you, and every challenges that come to with college. There are exceptions, but at least you have to be okay mentally, and you have to have some type of coping mechanism to get through those hard days and those hard assignments and those difficult tests. And it's important to know that we all go through the same problems and the same issues that comes with being in such a competitive environment and being in an environment of such a high expectation. Because when you go to college and you get a degree, you come out with better opportunities for job and income and so forth. In conclusion, I believe that all college students have at least one thing in common, and that being the dream of academic achievement. We wouldn't be here if we weren't seeking academic achievement. That said, I have made myself promise that I would always help others in their academic journeys. So in our presentation, I like to pledge to support others in their college journey, regardless of whether I end up in life and where my career takes me. This is everything. Thank you so much.